welcome to my first ever mood reading vlog. Never have I ever recorded me just casually reading what I read in a week. Never. So as you can probably tell from the title of the video, I'm mood reading for a week. I'm starting tonight on Saturday and I'll be finishing on Friday. I've got a couple books I'm like kind of wanting and planning on reading, but overall I'm just obviously mood reading. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, which is crazy. I haven't been able to do that for a little bit, so I'm gonna feel kind of out of place for a week. Like, what am I gonna do with myself? Have fun, I guess. But still, this evening I'm not gonna be reading that much because I'm gonna go to work with my sister for a couple hours, and then my friend is staying around. I'll probably read just like my casual usual amount that I will before bed and everything. I've got a couple books that I really want to read, and I've been putting off for a time when I can read them in my own time, which is now. Starting off, I want to read Wildest Saint by QB Tyler. It's coming out on the 26th of February. It is currently the 21st, and it's not coming out to the 26th. When I saw she had a new book coming out, I was like, you best believe I'll be there. I'll be there. Next up, I have Kiss the Sky by Christopher Ricci. I literally yesterday finished my first 3-book addicted reading vlog, and I'm so obsessed. I don't think I can go on not knowing the ins and outs of Connor and Rose's relationship. So Kiss the Sky. I also want to read Hot House Flower, but like this week, this is the one that I'm going for. Next up is my book club pick, and that is The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I've been putting it off simply because by the time the book actually came to me, I was in the middle of doing things. So I'm really excited to read this, but also I need to read this, really. I mean, come on now. I got To Complain by Ali Hazelwood. I bought it as a pre-order the day it came. Look at this cover. You can't see. Look at that cover. You're joking. You're joking. I'm fully planning on reading this. In fact, I may actually start with this book. Or it's either this book I'm starting with or The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. I've been wanting to read this now for ever since I put Down Behind the Net, I've been wanting to read this book. And now the time has come and I want to read it so badly. So I think I'm going to either start with one of these. And yeah, that's kind of, these are the books I'm kind of feeling that I want to read. But again, it could go another way. I may be fancying a fantasy book. You never know. It probably won't happen. But if it does, I'll be proud of myself. I'll be back when I'm reading if I have any updates. But like, no pressure on myself to read. It feels like forever since I last read. Literally read this morning. But them 2 days I didn't really read, it was really catching up on me. I started To Complain this morning. I got to page 40. Then I got a bit restless, so I went on a walk. And then I ended up buying paint because I've decided I want to redo my room. Well, not redo, just repaint. And make it more spring because this is very autumn. And that needs to go with the changes in the seasons. It's currently 6 o'clock. I've got nothing else to do all evening. I don't even have to edit. I just need to read. And I don't know why when it comes down to it, now I actually need to kind of read. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't have to. It's mood reading. But I'm like, what is happening? So far, I'm only 40 pages in, but I can tell the dynamic of their relationship. And if this was any other author, I would contemplate DNFing it right now before I get too invested. Simply because this is she thinks that he doesn't like her. The only way I kept going anyway was because the way she was like, I'm not that narcissistic to think that a guy I've met twice hates me. I've only seen him twice. Like he doesn't even know me. And I love that. I love a self-assuring queen. But now he's giving off vibes that he doesn't care about her at all, and she knows that. But I just don't like that. I hate when I think the last book I read literally traumatized me. It was one of the Valentine's Day novellas where she was like, oh my god, he hates me every other page, just for him literally 2 pages in of him speaking to me like, I love you, and I was like, one, you don't know her, 2, shut the fuck up. And if that was like only 40 pages though, so there's no need to DNF that. So safe to say I'm a little scared, because if this was any other author, I'd be scared that literally straight as soon as we heard a little him speak once, it'd be, I love you. But I feel like because it's Ali Hazelwood, I think she's gonna give us a little build up. I think it's gonna be fun, and she might just heal my trauma, which we're hoping for. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna get cozy. I'm gonna get comfy. I'm a little cold, so I'm gonna put my radiator on. And I'm a little peckish, but I'm not hungry enough to be bothered to go downstairs and make dinner. I'll probably get to that stage at some point, but I'm not there yet. So I'm gonna read until I get to that stage. Starting page 41. We've now got a full love heart with a tiny bit on the second one, chapter 5. Let's get it. Got to chapter 8. I'm 2 hearts and a bit in. Can you see? That's not gonna settle. Anyway, point is, I'm 2 hearts and a bit in. I'm on page 76. I'm on chapter 8. My hunger has got to the point where I'm gonna do something about it now. I'm acting like it's hell to make dinner. Literally making a roll. Not turning on one appliance. So I'm back. The lighting's a little crazy, but it's just gonna have to be because I can't be asked to set up my light. I actually isn't setting up, it's just leaning over, but I'm too lazy right now. I'm on page exactly 100 of this book. I'm not loving it. I don't think I love these type of books, and also I wouldn't say I'm in a reading slump, but the last few books I've read have been like all basically 5-star, and this just isn't giving me what I wanted it to give me. And I don't know if it's a me problem and I'm going into a slump after reading them books, or it's just like not at that same level, so now I'm annoyed. But I just think it's so far-fetched to the point where it's like, and usually I don't care about this, I'm here for the vibe, but when I'm not, it's not really giving me a vibe at all, and it's far-fetched. I'm like, and he literally, after all this time, she went into his room and was like, do you like me? Which, fair enough, confront him. If you want to confront, you confront, Gully Pop. I'm not going to say nothing, you do you, boo. But before he says anything, you run out. And then 2 days later, he's rubbing your cold hands. And it's like, do you remember our first meeting? And she's like, we're playing it back. And he's like, no, when I asked you out, for the ask out to be this. That's not someone asking you out. What? And you've just like quietly just thought she's had a boyfriend or something the whole time, or she just didn't want you, so you've kind of been like a dick and just kind of ignoring her. It gets to a point where it's like 6 years ago. 6. Really? Oh, cry me a river at that point. I'm really struggling. And then for her to be like, he's trying to like, this is in her mind, she's trying to jog her memory because she didn't remember it. And then she said, and then she said, oh my god, I say now, was it when you mentioned coffee? He nods. It occurred to me yesterday when you told me that I should have asked you out, that maybe you didn't understand because I did ask and you said no. Whatever, I don't care. This is so stupid. I don't even care. So it's only 10 o'clock, but I've officially decided I'm gonna call it quits. I feel like not DNF in the book, I just mean for the evening, pick it back up in the morning. I feel like I'm letting my mood affect the book, even though I feel like I'm not in a mood. Clearly I am. So I'm gonna call it a night, go to bed and wake up hopefully early tomorrow. But that's my update so far anyway. Honestly, well, I should be embarrassed. It is Thursday. The last time I was here was Monday. And not only is it Thursday, and I haven't recorded in Tuesday, Wednesday, in 2 days, 3 days. Not only I haven't touched this video in 3 days, I also finished the book without recording it this morning. Like, I don't know what came over me, really. I really don't. I was treating this as basically like a reading holiday, this video. What? I've been through one and it was under 200 pages. Anyway, I was meant to finish this on Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm definitely not going to be finishing until at least Saturday evening, maybe. I want to get at least 2 books in. Do you think I could get 2 books in 2 days and I'm going out tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe if I buckle in. Talking about 2 Can Play, I ended up rating it just a 3 stars. When I came back, I enjoyed it a lot more. I was clearly just in a bad mood. I thought it was really cutesy. It was a really fun read. If I was in the right headspace, I would have flew through it and it would have been fine. There were some parts I was like, oh, but you know what? That's more of a me problem. Like, why have I got shame? Like, come on, Maya, get over it. We're in 2026 and you still have shame? Ugh. Who am I? Overall though, a cutesy 3 star. I really liked it. I wish they had like a 20-page epilogue in the future because I would have loved to see it. But I can imagine I saw enough of it. Also, wasn't expecting the spice. Like, I was there for it. I really was. It wasn't like spicy, but it was there and it was good. And I was like, good for you. Point being is I have officially finished 2 Can Play by Ali Hazelwood. No! Oh my god, the Lord was looking over me. That just rebounded off of my bed. I tried to throw it on and it's still in perfect condition. Take 2. Great success. Also, it is the 26th. For me, it was like literal 3 days ago. For you, it was probably like 5 minutes ago that I was saying I've been waiting for the 26th, 6th, since like since forever, honestly. If you can't remember, even though, check your memory, it was 5 minutes ago, even though I would have forgot by now. This QB Tyler's Wilder Saint, is that his name? Yeah, Wilder Saint release day. Woke up this morning, looked at my calendar, saw that. I was like, cool. Cool. Everyone stay calm. Stay fucking calm.
Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
That was me. Literally found that out, walked downstairs, went to the toilet, came back up, finished the book. I was like, cool. We ain't playing around. I was gonna do like a whole TikTok. I had a few I was gonna do, scrapped it all. That was a fast finish. Like, I wasn't like skimming it or anything, but like I wanted it done. Like, I was actually sitting there and reading. I wasn't checking my phone or anything. Point is, as you can probably guess, the next book I'm reading is Wilder Saint by QB Tyler. Let me go get my Kindle. Okay, woke up, literally went on Kindle, searched it straight away, and it was there already in the morning. I was like, I didn't think it was going to be here till the evening. I was like, oh, I might as well look. What? Then as soon as I woke up, it was teasing me. I was like, cool. I'll give you a minute to update, baby. It's okay. You're trying your best. You're also not connected to the Wi-Fi. That'll do it. I have to put the password in. Oh my god. Kindles actually take so long, it's not even funny. I always try not to judge because, like, who am I? A fucking speeder? No. But, like, honestly, it's got to the point where it's painful. It's like when you're in a rush and you're watching someone get ready really slowly, like one sock at a time, slowly, like that. Which, honestly, me again. Like, is this fucking play about me? Cute? Like, what does that mean? Why did I just type in that long ass password that I couldn't remember even if I typed it in 100 times just for it to still be cute? After what, 2 minutes? Cool. I'll remember this. And the thing is, I try so hard. I treat my Kindle like an actual baby. I try so hard. If it's my phone, I'm like tapping it 100 times. I don't care if it's getting confused. In my Kindle, I'm like, wait. She's just a baby. Give her a minute. I'm like, Christ. She needs time to load. She's just woken up. Please. Baby. Take me to the cover. Take me to the cover. There's 20 chapters plus an epilogue. I love me an epilogue. Cool. Content warning. This book contains a scene involving the death of a parent through the eyes of a child. Cool. Do you know who's reading this? There she is. I literally needed this book yesterday. In fact, I needed this book a million yesterdays ago. So the fact I have it now, and why is that man actually attractive? Ew, that's disgusting. How dare you? The rule is it has to be vile. Oh, a Lord song. It's 257 pages, and it's going to be 257 pages of my heaven. And I'm thinking when I lay down to read at night, and not where you see it when I'm reading on my phone, I know I'll probably get like 120 pages in, and before that we'll see. So I could finish this if I obviously I'm starting it tonight. Finish it maybe tonight, maybe, or tomorrow morning when I first wake up before I get out of bed. You see where we're going with this. And then I either start my other book once I've got ready for the day before I go out, and I can take it with me, or when I get back. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless. Point is though, I just wanted to do a little update. Catch you up to date, clearly. I actually can't start the book yet though, because I've also been putting off my editing. I've literally been putting off everything these past few days. So it's going amazing. But as soon as I'm kind of caught up with my editing, I'll be there. So that's the point anyway. If it just cuts to a clip of me reading, now you know what I'm reading. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised. You're welcome. So I ended up doing it exactly what I thought I was going to do. I finished Wildest Saint this morning. 4.75. I love me some QB Tyler. She can do no wrong in my eyes. Her writing feels like home to me. And I've decided she's one of my like top 3 authors of all time. Taboo, spicy, well written. If you're a vibe reader, I recommend her books constantly. I love them. I'm moving on to the book I'm gonna currently read in. I picked out the books at the start of the week what I thought I wanted to read. When it came down to picking another book, didn't pick one of them because I was like, you know what, this is mood reading and I'm not in the mood to read any of them. Stayed on my shelf for like half an hour listening to Begin Again by Taylor Swift, and only Begin Again for the past like half an hour, 40 minutes, and I decided to read Fango Down by Tess Bailey. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time. Again, I love me some Tessa Bailey. She's one of my top 5, top 3 authors on a good day. So I'm very excited to see this one. And also, as I was like getting my tabs for it, I opened and saw this. Never noticed it before. It says, what the bleep? The Dirty Talk Was Next Level by Romantically Inclined Reviews. Cool, I'll read it. Way to convince a girl. I was gonna read it anyway, but. And then for the Could Not Put Down, yeah, literally sign me up. So I'm so excited to read this book anyway. I feel like I haven't read a book like it before. I'm kind of scared. I love me a man that yearns. That is why I love not Tess Bailey. That is why I love QB Tyler. Every single one of her books, them men, she knows how to write them. Every single detail he could point out about her, like obsessed. Like you never see more obsessed than until you read a QB Tyler book, and I'm not kidding when I say that. Point being is, I like the men obsessed, I think, as they should be. But this book kind of scares me because she's the one who really likes him, is what I'm getting. No matter how badly he plays, the beautiful sunny redhead is always on the sidelines. So she's always there for him. Like, I think he knows a little obsessed. That scares me because I'm like, oh, let him work for a little. But you know what? I'm thinking he's gonna fuck it up in some sort of way and he's gonna come crawling back on his knees. And if I'm gonna trust anyone to do it, it's gonna be Tessa Bailey. So I'm reading Fango Down. I'm gonna go to work with my sister for a few hours, so I'm gonna bring the book with me and I'll probably read a couple pages, maybe a chapter or 2 if I'm lucky. My goal in life is to read all these books by Tess Bailey, and I mean that so seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna get reading anyway. Also, I bought some flowers. I finally bought the daffodils. And usually I look at them and I'm like, they're gonna grow and die straight away. I've got them so beautiful and yellow. My dad brought home some potted flowers and I found a cutesy little pot and now it looks beautiful. My New Year's goal is to have more flowers in the room around the house. Now I know I can do the daffodils. Daffodils are one of my most favorite flowers ever because what they represent spring, and I love that. And it makes me so happy and my mood automatically goes like when I see the daffodils start to grow. So now I'm gonna literally put them in every single corner of the house, and I'm not kidding when I say that. Point being is, anyway, I'm getting off track. I have beautiful flowers. They look beautiful and I'm gonna get rooted. okay, little update. It's currently 10 o'clock and I'm on page 65, start of chapter 9, of course. So far though, loving it. It did not go how I thought it was gonna go. I had trust in Tessa Bailey anyway, even if it did go the way I thought it was gonna go, but it didn't. Like, she was just a fan, like me with Max Verstappen type of fan. Like, and I love that. That made me so happy and I really appreciated it, because honestly, it's given he fell first, and I honestly think he falls harder as well at this point, where it's going so far. And what I love about Tessa Bailey books are, most books, for me to be able to listen to an audiobook and understand what is happening, I need to at least be on page like 60 to 100, like at least 60, but like to 100 to understand like the characters and everything that's happening. In her books, I think I could read like the first chapter, maybe 2, like maybe 20 pages in, and I would understand it from an audiobook. I just love how she throws you straight in there. Like, there's no dilly-dallying around or anything, or longing out like mysteries to make you want to come back for more. Like, she just writes and you want to come back because it's going so fast, like you don't want to miss it. I feel like I read for 10 minutes and I like, that's an hour and a bit's worth of pages for me, 64 pages. So I usually read about 50. I actually am gonna do a timer tomorrow morning, if the book is still here by tomorrow morning, to see how many pages I can read in an hour. But honestly, Tessa Bailey is one of them authors. I just posted a TikTok and it was like books I stayed up until 3 a.m. reading. She, like, just her, I don't understand people who don't like Tessa Bailey's writing. Like, you can call it immature, but it's a vibe. It goes so quickly. It's fun. You know exactly what's happening. You're never second guessing. And I love that. Sometimes it's like a breath of fresh air, like watching a film, like coming home. And I love that. Oh. And also, I find the font really easy to read, which is just a bonus for me. So thank you. I really appreciated it. I'm loving the diabetes representation as well. And the way he's like straight away at the mini fridge. And he was like, there's orange juice and apple juice in there. And the way she like knew what he meant as well. Oh, I just love them. I love them. I'm at the point where like, they're not even, he's kind of like, why am I thinking about her? But like, he's not aware of anything and she's honestly just treating him like every other person, and I love that as well. It's not an insta love and I love that for her. Although I do feel like it's gonna be a third act breakup, and I think I know why, which is not gonna be shocking, like it's just a romance. But I think I know why, and you know what, I'll understand if it's written well, and I know it will be written well because it's Tess Bailey. So I don't think I've ever rated one of her full-length, like 300-page books lower than a 4-star, and I'm trusting her again. So I'm gonna keep reading anyway. I need to stop talking. I want to read anyway. I had a few things I wanted to do tonight, but I'm not going around to it. I'm just gonna read. Literally just gonna read. Currently 20 to 12. I got to page 142, chapter 16 of Fine Go Down, and I'm calling it an evening. I'm loving it so far. I just had a really early morning and I'm tired, and I'm planning on having another one tomorrow. But the thought of putting this book down makes me really sad. I wish that I could listen to the audiobook like falling asleep. I mean, I could, but I mean, like, I wish I could not fall asleep, but it'd just be in my ear and me know what's happening, but still get the same feeling as being well rested. You know what, it's getting late. I'm too tired to think of words right now. And I'll see you the next time I'm reading. The lighting's gonna be crazy, but I just have to say, I am eating this book up so far. I'm on page 172. He is so down fucking bad, it's not even funny. Like, where do I go on from here? Like, what do you mean? He is a man obsessed, and I mean it up. Thank you. That's all I had to say. It has officially come to the end of my mood reading for a week. I ended up reading one book, one novella, and 266 pages of Fine Go Down. I've only got just over 100 pages left of this book. I'll probably read a couple more chapters in bed tonight before going to sleep, and I'll most likely finish it when I first wake up in the morning. I think reading week wise, it hasn't been too bad. It's been a good week, which is always a bonus, and I did do things I've been putting off, which is amazing. But I've also haven't been doing things that I needed to do because I've been putting them off, so not amazing. But you know what, that's fine. It's not been the most productive week, but like it's better than doing nothing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my first ever mood reading in a week. I definitely need to learn to do better. My fears at the beginning was a solid fear. Like, now I know why I felt that way. I'm probably gonna get to page 300 on Fangirl Down whilst reading, and then pick it back up and finish in the morning. But that is it for today's video anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.